Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Phoenix back with another video. In today's video, we'll look at the most underrated trio in NA, Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks. Even though they won in FNCS and placed extremely consistently, you don't see many people talking about them. In this video, we'll be looking specifically at their most recent Trios Cash Cup and some of the unique things they are doing to win this Cash Cup. Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks let Slurpy Swamp, and they won at every game they contested. I won't go into too much detail about their Offspot, but the one thing that they did which was crucial for their success was the Slurp Bazooka. If you combine the challenges from both Slurpy and Shantytown, you can get the Slurp Bazooka. This acts as a bandage gun, but it gives a splash effect and shield. Controlling both Shanty and Slurpy will be crucial to the success of any team landing Slurpy, and you must carry it if you get it. This team are extremely good fighters. The most unique thing about Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks fighting is how good their spacing is in fights. Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks are always extremely close to each other, and they follow each other very closely. This allowed them to consistently isolate solos and eliminate them faster than I have seen in a very long time. This instantly allows them to turn a fight into a 2v3, which they can clean up quickly. All three of them are excellent fighters, but with their synergy and chemistry, this really sets them apart from many other teams, especially while fighting. Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks found many refreshes throughout the endgame to continue to the next zones. The main way that Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks found their refreshes was because they consistently built under teams and sprayed out their floors and tried to break opponents into their boxes where they could 1v3 aim duel them. One of the coolest ways that Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks found refreshes was by doing a similar play to how teams would find refreshes with crash pads. Two people would spray out the floor and the other would place a cone, trapping the enemy, resulting in a free kill. One of this trio's greatest strengths was their adaptability. The first way that this trio was adaptable was in their endgames. This trio looked very comfortable playing for the high, mid, and low ground. They weren't a low ground heavy team like Scented Edgy or Commandment, but they also weren't a full send high team like Zayt's team might be. This team felt very comfortable to take whatever layer was best for that game. This allowed them to be very consistent because their playstyle could change on a unique zone like a mountain zone. This adaptability also allowed them to get height in Game 4 and win this game. The second way that Acorn, Jahq, and Slacks were adaptable was in their roles. Acorn is the main tarper, but Jahq and Slacks could both very comfortably take over if needed. This allowed them to stick to the front side of zone extremely consistently, and it allowed Acorn to find some kills as well. This adaptable playstyle also meant that Acorn went down, Jahq and Slacks could also be very competent and lead their team to clutch out extra placement points. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you learned something new, leave a like, and if you want more content like in the future, make sure to subscribe. Peace.